It might be a very cliche question for you, and uh, wherever there is humanity, this question would have been discussed. But uh, I still want to talk about it because uh, I want to state what is there in myself about this question. Where do I stand on this question? So I would say, if to answer the question that if God exists or not, I would say that uh, yes, He exists. At first, I believed because my mom told me and the society around me, they told me. Later on, I was on the verge of atheism, and then came a point where I became a believer all over again. And that was because when I looked at the universe, when I did some reading and when I did some observation, I came to conclude that there is uniformity, there is pattern, there is symmetry in the universe. Everything is following a certain set of rules. Every and there is even a pattern, some sort of pattern in chaos, in randomness. So who would have made all of these rules? And another fact that there's no conflict between the rules of mathematics and physics, that is something that points your thinking to the fact, to the oneness of some supernatural being who is controlling everything, who has made all of these rules. Because if it was not for him, and if it was not for the oneness of that deity, then there would have been conflicts. Things would have bumped into each other, things would have collided with each other, things would have, when I say collision, it basically means that there would have been conflicts in the laws of physics and mathematics. And since there are no conflicts, since there is a pattern, since there is symmetry, I would say all of these things go on to say that the chances for him to exist are way more than for him not to exist. So that's why I would side myself with that opinion. Now it's an opinion. It's not a fact. Uh, it's my view, and that's why I there's no statistical or mathematical information to back my view, to substantiate my claim. But this is my view. You can say out of emotions or out of the classical conditioning which I have had as a child, but it is what it is. I think it's way better to have him, have uh, God with you, than not to have. It's very relaxing, it's very peaceful, it's very uh, it gives you some sort of contentment no matter what. That's all I have to say about it.